Welcome back to the Medium Cool Show. Today, we're talking about an Adam Sandler movie from 2012. You might have remembered this movie. I remember it, but I saw it back in 2012, and it was really bad when I watched it in 2012, and it's really bad now. And that movie is That's My Boy.
What's up? What's up?
Starring Adam Sandler and Andy Samberg during the peak of the Lonely Island saga.
It was? It was 2010? That's
2012.
2012.
I mean, it was like, I think he was still kind of doing the Lonely Island thing
Yeah.
still. Like, they were still doing that, still bumping. They're still
Yeah.
bumping, you know what I mean?
Dude, but it's so funny because, like, you think about the difference between this and Popstar. Popstar is
so much
leagues
better.
above this, dude.
Yeah. This is just a bad Adam Sandler movie.
Yeah.
Where you're like, oh, this is part of Adam Sandler's career, which is putting out so much trash, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, he makes a lot of trash movies. Like, he makes mostly trash.
He does, yeah.
Yeah.
But, like, he fucking makes a shit ton of money on them. I don't fault him, you know what I mean? Like, him and his friends get, like, to fucking make movies all the time.
Yeah, like Nick Swartzen, who just like rides the coattails of Adam Sandler, like so
Dude,
hard, bro.
so fucking annoying. I
Dude.
find Nick Swartzman so fucking annoying. Oh
Bro,
my god. His voice.
he's
God.
just friends with Adam Sandler, and he's just
Yeah.
like in literally all of his movies. You know, luckily he wasn't in Uncut Gems,
Yeah.
which is the best one
Yeah.
that I've seen
Yeah.
at least. But today we're talking about That's My Boy. So, what do you think of That's My Boy, directed by Sean Anders?
I think it had a lot of potential to be a lot more funnier than it was.
Yeah,
God damn, dude. Adam Sandler, when this movie first starts and you see Adam Sandler,
he looks like
like
shit.
not when he's like the little kid, but like when he's grown up,
Yeah, after the credits.
after the credits,
You
and
get
he
this-
starts
yeah.
he starts talking, dude, I'm like, there's no way that's gonna be his voice this entire movie. There's no fucking way.
Mm.
And it was his voice the entire movie, and it was fucking awful. It was so annoying, dude. It was like nails on a chalkboard, dude. The whole time he talks, he's like, "What are you talking about? What is it?"
Yeah.
Just like, shut the fuck up. Shut up. I don't know. Maybe I'm a hater, dude, but like, we chose to watch this movie, you know?
Yeah, I remember we're looking at it with Jake, and we were like, "Oh, this is a Luke movie. Should we watch it?" I'm like, "Sure, why not?"
Yeah.
You know, and there are parts where it's really funny. That sort of humor that would never fly today.
Yeah.
You know, like I remember watching this movie today would be a serious drama, but this movie back then, like over 10 years ago, is like a comedy.
Yeah.
Like the whole setup is like a statutory rape.
Yeah.
Where he fucks his teacher when he's in middle school and
Yeah.
gets her pregnant.
It's like May December. We're talking about it's like a
Bruh.
fucking alternate universe May December.
I remember seeing that and being like, holy shit, that's fucking edgy.
Yeah.
When I was like, holy shit. Like, I mean, obviously everyone in the movie is like, yeah.
Yeah, they're like, that's
yeah,
amazing.
Yeah. Everyone's like, yeah, that's amazing. Yeah. And you always have those like fantasies of like fucking your hot teacher. And the teacher is hot in the movie.
Yeah.
Nowadays, you're kind of like, damn, like a middle schooler, like
Yeah.
fucking the teacher. That's a little intense.
Because we're not middle schoolers anymore, you know? But this movie's made for middle schoolers, you know?
Yeah, in a way, yeah. It's so raunchy
Yeah.
all the time,
Yeah.
the whole movie. But he has the teacher gets pregnant and then she gets sent to prison for like 30 years or whatever. So
Yeah.
then he has to raise this kid.
Mm-hmm.
Cut to 30 years later,
Mm-hmm.
Andy Samberg is the baby.
Yeah.
And he's all grown up.
And he's a fucking successful finance bro.
Yeah, he's a successful fund manager, but he's also a little bit like a pussy.
Yeah, he's kind of like a
He
he's like a
doesn't have-
dweeb.
Yeah, he's like a dweeb. He doesn't really have that hard edge kind of party, like, hey, live life to the fullest, like Adam Sandler. Like, Adam Sandler's like on the opposite end.
He lives his
the
life
spectrum.
too much to the fullest.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Adam Sandler at the start of the movie is like a washed up pop star in the same realm as like Vanilla Ice.
Yeah,
You
and,
know,
and
like,
yeah, and
Definitely lived through the 90s as like this teen idol, and then now he's like this fucking washed up dad, you know, who is going to be sent to prison because he fucking like didn't pay his taxes on shit, you know, And
Yeah, he owes the IRS $40,000 or he's going to go to prison.
yeah,
So then he gets an offer from this reality TV show producer guy that if he can find his son and bring him to the prison to meet the mom and they can film it, then he'll get $50,000 to pay his debt so he doesn't have to go to prison. So he has this little ruse where he's going to go to his son's wedding.
because his son's recently got engaged and he saw that in the newspaper. And he's like, oh, fuck. My son's successful. My son's rich. My son who doesn't talk to me ever.
Yeah, and it's not even like he asked him for the money up front, even though he could easily pay for it. It's like, no, he has this whole ruse where he's gonna go and befriend his son again, and his son has this other identity now where he doesn't told like his fiance or anyone in her family who he really is. He just made up a story that his parents died in an explosion, but really the parents he's the born out of wedlock of this thing that happened. Now he's marrying this like really hot girl played by Leighton Meester from Gossip Girl, and then we're getting introduced to the brother.
It was like the best part of this movie by far.
Yeah, and that's another really weird problematic thing in the movie. The whole twist of her cheating on him.
Yeah.
It's not even like she's cheating on him with her brother.
Yeah.
But it's not like the twist is like, oh, it's not actually her brother, it's someone else. It's literally, no,
her brother.
I'm just fucking my brother.
Yeah.
That's the whole twist, that I'm fucking my brother.
Yeah, spoilers.
They don't do that like Black Sheep or whatever. Is it Black Sheep or Tommy Boy where kind of has that Tommy Boy twist where it's like the son is there's a guy who's praying to be the son, but really it's the lover and he wants to get the money of Chris Farley's dad.
I don't remember Tommy Boy, but
it's not like the twist
is like
called
Wanda or something like that.
They're
faking it.
Yeah, they're faking it. It's not even like there's a twist that they're faking it. It's like, no, I'm literally having sex with my brother, and that's like that's the writing of the movie. The writing is like, oh no, we're just gonna write that she's having sex with her brother, and that's gonna be funny. Yeah,
it's gonna be hilarious.
It's just like really stupid. It's just like, what the fuck? That's the punchline.
Yeah.
The punchline is that she's having sex with her brother.
Yeah.
Which is not a punchline.
Yeah, but the brother is like really funny in this. Like, he's really funny the way he hates Adam Sandler or Andy Samberg, and Andy Samberg's like so fucking scared of this guy, you know?
Yeah, but then the thing is, they build him up to be this badass army guy, but he actually isn't in the army.
He's not. Yeah, he's not.
Well, it doesn't make any sense either.
They're like, oh, that would be hilarious.
Yeah.
That'd be fucking hilarious, you know?
Yeah.
James Caan?
Jimmy Caan, dude. What a surprise.
I know, dude. I did not expect to see him in this.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, this is nice. Like, we'll fucking see a scene with James Caan. Like, yeah, he was fucking weird. It's pretty funny, dude.
Yeah.
I was beating the shit out of him, but...
Yeah, and you have some jacking off humor.
Yeah, there's a lot of...
He jerks off to the grandma.
Like, a lot of jerking off humor. And there's a lot of, like, the grandma's like, yeah, my tits when I was younger, you know?
Yeah. And, like, Andy Samberg gets really drunk one night and has fun and then fucks the mannequin doll with the dress on it. And then he throws up on it and then he comes on it. And then Leighton Meester, like, smells it and licks it. And she's like, you fucked my wedding dress.
Yeah, because he's not getting any sex.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, was that what that was about?
Yeah. But yeah, it's a weird movie. You feel bad for, like, people, and by the end of it, like, you don't really feel much better for them.
No, I guess there's an arc for both of them because Adam Sandler, I guess, becomes a better person, and then Andy Samberg isn't a pussy anymore.
Yeah.
And that's the arc.
Yeah, I think that's definitely the arc they're getting at, but it's like,
I don't know what they were thinking when they wrote this movie, dude. It's like really, really bad. It's like a really, really...
Who wrote it?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just know that Sean Anders directed it.
Yeah.
And is not aged well. It was like a flop, but the budget was like fucking $70 million or something like that. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, I mean, it does look pretty good, and they're in the Hamptons, but I'm like, where did that budget even go, dude?
Yeah.
$50 million for this movie, this comedy? Like, goddamn, yeah, no wonder it fucking flopped, because it's pretty bad.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. I don't know what else to say about this movie.
Yeah.
I think good.
It was better than Anger Management, though, I think.
Yeah, it was better than Anger Management.
Like, this movie doesn't make that much sense, but Anger Management doesn't make sense at all.
No, Anger Management was just like...
It's like really...
I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
By the end of it, actively disliked it.
Yeah.
This movie, I'm like, yeah, I didn't really need to see it, but I don't hate it.
It was like a little boring too.
Yeah, it was a little boring. Like, that's the thing about, like, some of these comedies, dude, they're, like, really push themselves as comedies, like the Three Amigos or shit that we watch. Like, some of the art house films that we watch are way funnier than these, like, comedies. You know
this is a comedy with a capital C.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's My Boy. Have you guys seen it? I don't know. Adam Sandler's pretty bad, dude. And he looks like shit, dude.
Who is?
Adam Sandler.
Yeah. Yeah, he is.
Like, he always looks like shit in all of his movies, but this one is, like, fitting that he looks like shit.
Yeah.
Because he's, like, trying to play, like, a curmudgeon lazy guy, but in real life, he's kind of like a curmudgeon lazy guy.
Yeah, it kind of looks like shit, even though he's, like, worth fucking $100 million.
Yeah, he's probably worth more, dude.
Yeah.
He's probably more worth closer to a Billy, dude.
Really? Fuck yeah. Good for that guy.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he's done so many movies, but...
Yeah. What are we gonna watch next? Should we watch... What is it called? The fucking Silly Seven? What's it called?
Oh, the fucking Magnificent Eight or something.
Some shit like that.
Yeah, what is that movie called?
I don't know, dude. I remember watching it. with
With
a
Nate?
friend that we grew up with.
With Nate Hutton?
Yeah. And, like, I remember him coming over and being like, dude, let's watch this movie. This movie's great, dude. I was like... Yeah.
The Ridiculous
I was
Six.
like,
It's like The Ridiculous...
Yeah, Ridiculous Six. I was like, yeah. He's like, no, seriously, put it on. I was like, shit, this guy's serious about this. Like,
Bro, it was like the most watched Netflix movie at the time.
dude, there are just people that would not be watching us, but are fucking... There's so many people are huge fans of, like, Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
Netflix shit.
Yeah. Like, Sandy Wexler is the worst one I ever saw. And I turned it off after 20 minutes. Because, like you said, like, he plays, like, a talent manager in LA. And his voice was so annoying and doesn't change that I turned it off.
Yeah.
That's the worst one I saw.
Okay, Sandy Wexler.
Yeah. And then You're So Not Invited to My Bar Mitzvah is pretty bad, too.
That's his daughter.
Yeah, but it was bad.
Yeah. But you finished it.
Yeah. I watched it because Adam Sandler was in it.
Yeah.